AL West divisional rivals battle in the 8th inning, all tied at 5. Mariners, Rangers. Hobie fires a strike into the leadoff hitter, JP. 0-1.
He's recorded all 3 outs in the 7th, back out there to start the 8th.
Second inning of work for Hobie. And he just misses with the breaking ball downstairs. It's 1-1. In there, strike 2. Breaking ball.
Meanwhile,
JP has got a multi-hit game going. 2 singles, 2 runs scored. And Chris Martin is warming up in the Rangers' pen as JP hits a soft ground ball, but it's foul down the first base line.
And Martin, it just does not walk, guys. Walk rate of just over 3%, and a lot of swing and miss right at the top when it comes to a strikeout percentage.
Julio's due up next.
The payoff. JP hits a high fly ball. It's going to drop in right center field. And it's going to be a leadoff single for JP Crawford to start the 8th inning off for the Mariners.
How many times have we seen this lefty on lefty?
And there's a frisbee. It started behind his back end, and watch where that ball comes from. And he stays in there.
He's just got the right approach. We were talking about, his ability, his at-bats before to go to left field, and he just has the right approach.
Now here's Julio,
to face that left-handed,
who's also got a multi-hit game going, but Bruce Bochy's coming out to take out Hobie. Chris Martin will come in.
And he will face Chris Martin
in the top of the 8th. With JP at first. Game all tied at 5. We'll be right back from Gold Live Field. All right, we're back. Chris Martin's in. 28 games this year. ERA at 2.59 and 24.1 innings. 28 strikeouts to 3 walks. He does not walk people. First pitch to Julio is up and in for ball 1.
It's pretty. It's very pretty.
I want to make that road trip one of these days. That's what I feel.
I'm going to hold you to that one. I'm not sure when we're going to see the boat.
Chris Martin pitches righties better than lefties, and he checks in on JP at first, and he gets back in time.
We'll FaceTime you from there. How about that? Julio's at the plate. Go ahead, run is aboard here in the 8th inning.
Need a big fly.
Julio fouls it first base side. It's 1-1. Tonight he's got a double, a single, 2 runs scored, and an RBI.
Yeah, with Martin, you got over 70% fastballs coming at you between his cutter and his four-seamer. Also was a split.
Boy, he's so tall, too. Long arms and legs.
JP getting the lead at first. Martin fires, and Julio, jam shot, fouled it off. 1-2.
1-2. The Mariners have the right man coming up here. Cal Raleigh is on deck.
Cal on deck for the Mariners. He'll get a plate appearance for sure.
Nearly as effective to lefties this year as he has to righties.
Julio calls time.
He's been pretty shut
And a
down against
1-2
right-handed hitting.
deficit right now.
Higher strikeout rate. Significantly lower average and slug.
Payoff from Martin to Julio. And Julio hits a ground ball the other way. Base hit into right field. JP will stop at second. The Mariners have 2 on, nobody out for the big dumper.
I mean, he is squaring stuff up.
110 off the bat the other way.
3rd hit of the night for both Julio and JP, and
what he's trying to
they do their job, and now
right side of the infield
it's Cal time at the plate.
Inviting him, Jay.
Yep, elevated too. That helps.
If you're a Mariners fan, you are loving life at the
Chance here
moment.
to get on base for the 5th time tonight. He's been intentionally walked twice.
Cal is 1 for 1, and he leads the league in RBIs this year with 69.
First pitch to
Gino
Cal.
Suarez and Seiya tied at 67, and Cal turns on the first pitch to deep center, but it's caught by Carter. JP will tag, and he'll get the 3rd easily. 1 out, runners at the corners now for the Mariners. So Cal hits one far enough to not hit it out, but it does move the leadoff runner into a position where he can score on a sac fly.
We have a runner at third base.
So
Come on.
it works out. It works out
Late
for the
in
Mariners.
game, the little things.
Now they just got to knock him in. And here's Jorge Polanco.
The downside right there, the torpedo bat, is that there isn't a lot of bat or barrel at the end. So it's a big barrel in the middle, and then it goes down towards the end. Cal Raleigh hits that one, off the
Jorge
end.
Polanco with a single, a walk, and 2 RBIs
You're
tonight.
supposed to hit it down. You're
Got
supposed to hit it in
Sound
that
like
middle.
Edgar.
You're supposed to hit it in that
First
middle
pitch.
part, regardless of
Misses
what torpedo
down.
or not.
And inside, ball
You
1.
got Polanco at the plate here, and you absolutely have to find a way to get that man home.
Yeah.
JP
This
at
is
third,
an important
Julio
at
at
bat
first.
Right here.
Double play is on, sac fly is on.
You've got the platoon advantage here, lefty facing Martin.
Look at the shortstop. Look how big that
1-0.
is.
Fouled off.
See ya. Trying to hit that hole.
Count.
And
Evened
Joe
up.
Heim does not have, one of the faster pop times around the league. He's at 2.01, I believe. And so it'll be interesting to see if they get Julio and get him in motion, stay out of the double
Are you
play.
kidding me? Jesse Love, what the hell? 1-1. Polanco ground ball. They'll try and turn 2. Throw to second for 1. First, it's an inning-ending double play for the Rangers. Started by Marcus Semien.
Equal frustration.
And this game remains tied at 5, heading into the bottom of the 8th. We'll be right back from Globe Life Field. Bottom of the 8th, 5-5. Casey comes out to face Adolis. Casey in his second inning of work, already ahead 0-1 the count to Adolis, and he'll call time.
As Adolis Garcia calls for time.
Only had to throw 6 pitches to Marcus Semien. Got the strikeout on the sweeper, and it's good that Dan can get him back out.
That one misses outside, and the count's evened up at 1.
Had the Mariners taken the lead, we likely would have seen Matt Brash right here, but instead, Mariners cannot cash in.
Check swing on the high heat. Adolis didn't offer. 2 balls and a strike. That one was center cut that Adolis took. Good pitch to Hammer that he just took. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to count.
Rangers come back.
Here comes the payoff. And that misses outside. The count is full on Adolis.
Tries to get him to chase off the plate there, but Adolis Garcia, he can be vulnerable at the top of the zone.
Full count delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Casey got Adolis to chase outside. And that's a strikeout to begin the bottom of the 8th for the Rangers on offense.
This just starts off the
Ooh.
plate and runs off of it.
I mean, you don't see too many fastballs end up there.
I think he was on auto swing right there.
Here's Evan Carter.
Evan Carter
And
takes
Casey
just
misses
for ball 1.
inside with the heat. Ball 1.
To your point right there, that pitch, Aaron, there's too much movement on it, and Carter wouldn't have been able to get the barrel to it. That's a nice spot.
1-1. Casey painted one on the outside corner, bottom of the zone. Ground ball,
It's fine.
right to Moore.
Routine ground ball.
2 outs.
I like it. You like it when people double up on the changeup?
I like any time you can double up. I don't know. They used to say don't double up. I'm like, why? You're getting outs. Keep throwing it.
I just think, so often as a hitter, like right after you
And
see
now
that
here's the
changeup,
hitless Josh to the plate.
You got to be on time for the fastball.
Playing at
and all of a sudden,
third.
boom.
2 outs, bottom of the 8th, and the game tied at 5. First pitch is in there, strike 1.
Strike 1 to Josh Young.
Line out, fly out, and a ground into a double play, and that's fouled off, first base side. Josh quickly down, 0-2. Bottom 8, 2 outs.
Casey's not messing around tonight.
Game all tied at 5. Casey trying to keep it tied, heading into the 9th. Payoff. Missed outside.
Dennis Frank, who
1 and
just touched
2.
off the plate. Swing and a miss at the very top of the zone. Casey Legavina getting 4 really big outs.
And Casey strikes out Josh
Tonight.
to end the 8th inning. We're all tied at 5 for the 9th inning. We'll be right back. All tied at 5, 9th inning here at Globe Life Field. The Mariners and the Rangers. New pitcher for Texas.
Yeah, he's really equal 3.
Robert Garcia is pitching the 9th. 35 games, ERA at 2.97 and 30.1 innings. And he fires a strike into Randy. 1-0. Or sorry, 0-1. Damn. Randy's hitless tonight. Trying to get something going for the Mariners here in the 9th. That one's inside, straightens him out. 1-1. Misses inside again. 2 balls and a strike on Randy, who did hit a sac fly in the 3rd inning. That one misses outside. It's 3-1 on Randy. Randy ahead in the count, trying to draw a leadoff walk to maybe get some momentum going for the Mariners. The 3-1. Fouled off and the count is full. Full count delivery. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Blew it by him at 94 to get the K. 1 out.
I think he was trying to take the lead for you.
He swung under the heater. And now here's the right fielder, Luke Raley, who's got a multi-game going. He's 2 for 4. But here he faces a lefty-lefty situation with Robert Garcia, and he pops the first pitch up by the Mariners dugout. It goes into the seats.
You know, if you
0-1 on Raley, who's got a double and a single.
avoid the left-on-left and bat Garver here for Raley, then you would have to put Mastrobuoni in right field to play for Raley, and your bench is empty. You're done.
Did I miss Solano?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
0-1 delivery from Garcia.
Demo.
Check swing, he went around. Strike 2.
0-2.
One pitch from Garcia strikes out Raley. Payoff. Ground ball. Oh, what a stop by Smith. Throw to Garcia, who covers. 2 outs. They get Raley the ground out. Josh Smith flashing the leather on a diving stop. Oh, he makes it look effortless.
He looks like an everyday big league first baseman on that play right there.
He makes those diving, sliding stops look effortless, no matter where he is in the infield. What a play.
He was one of their top guys last year.
And now with 2 outs, top of the 9th, and the game all tied at 5. Here's Dylan Moore. First pitch is in there. Strike 1.
First pitch strike. He hit for Canzone back in the 7th, so his second at
Moore
bat here.
struck out in the 7th and is only at bat today, or tonight. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Heater right down the pipe. And Robert Garcia is 1 pitch away from bringing the Rangers up in the bottom of the 9th, all tied. And they'll have a chance to walk it off. If he can punch out more here, and he fouls it back.
Right back to almost the same spot.
Dylan Moore gets an extra breath of life in this at-bat.
He's not getting everyday at-bats, and he's one that kind of struggles a little bit to get his timing back.
Dylan Moore only has 1 hit this month. 1 for 26. Looking to break that here. 0-2. Missed outside. Good take. One-two delivery. Popped straight up. But into the seats.
Right after him. 93-94. Right over the plate.
That's his bread and butter, too. It's supposed to be against lefties. Center cut. It's had a couple. It's all right. Move one forward.
Another 1-2. Moore crushes one to the left, but it's too high. And it'll be made by Duran. He makes the catch. Robert Garcia shut down top of the 9th. And the Rangers can go to the bottom of the 9th and try and win it. We're all tied at 5. Rangers can walk it off when we come back from Globe Life Field. Bottom of the 9th. Mariners 5, Rangers 5. Matt Brash will try and force extra innings. Most consecutive scoreless appearances to start a season in Mariners history. Andres Munoz and Matt Brash top the list at 16 this year.
Fantastic. Last time we saw him, he got his first save since 2023.
And he'll get the 8, 9, and 1 hitters in the Rangers lineup. Jonah Heim leads it off in the bottom of the 9th for Texas. He's hitless tonight playing catcher.
Got a great arm.
Average against righties.
First pitch. Heim fouls it off first base side, 0-1.
Leads it off. It is 8, 9, and 1 for the Rangers here in the bottom of the 9th inning. The Mariners led this game 5-1 going to the bottom of the 6th inning.
0-1. Heim fouls it off. They're pitching him in.
3 to 6.
That's what Matt Brash is trying to do, pitch him in. And he's already had 0-2. Jonah Heim calls time. 1-run games this season. Mariners are 15-10. Rangers are an even 500 at 13-13. Oh, 2. Misses outside in the other batter's box. A ball and 2 strikes now on Jonah Heim. Missed again. Counts even. 2-2. Brash missed down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Heim striking back. Two. Heim ground ball up the middle. Oh, it's off the glove of JP. It's in the shallow left. Jonah Heim reaches.
Hit hard. And the winning run is aboard. Not sure exactly where this got him.
So often as a pitcher, you want to kind of let this one go. You don't want to kick it and then hit the bag.
I was wondering about that. It took such a big bounce. In real time, that was really hard to see, but hits off the corner of the bag.
So Jonah Heim at first base, the game-winning run. Oh no, they're pitch running for him. I couldn't get a look at who it was. Ezekiel Duran now at the plate. He's going to lay down a bunt. It goes right up to Matt Brash. They'll get the throw at first. Moore covers. 1 out. And the winning run is up in the second base.
Good job waiting. Letting Demo get over the first base too. Good PFP right there.
So now the Rangers order flips over the top, and here's Josh Smith. And he's immediately down 0-1 the count. Brash pumps in a strike. Josh Smith, 2 runs scored, a double and a single. Multi-hit game going. 0-1 delivery. Smith fouls it off himself. Nothing in 2.
Wore that one a little bit.
There's 1 out. Bottom of the 9th. This game's still tied at 5, of course. The winning run's at second base.
He is so tough back there.
Josh Smith a lefty, Matt Brash a righty. Smith favored in this count, or this at bat, I should say. Matt Brash trying to strike him out. Payoff. Got him!
Swing and a miss.
Josh Smith chases down, and it's 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. With a runner at second, Matt Brash gets a K on Josh Smith.
On this pitch. I mean,
A huge K.
especially right after
Gets
you
him
see
to
that
swing
huge
over.
curve and then it just-
And now Sam Haggerty is the Rangers' last hope in winning it in the 9th.
It's nice to have in the arsenal. This is the new. Yeah,
Haggerty, another lefty that Matt Brash has to face.
Matt Brash, he's got a change up now.
First pitch.
What's he call it? Because everybody seems to create their own name for their change.
Off speed that just missed down, 1-0.
I think he calls it a changeup.
Haggerty got hit by a pitch. Single, run, scored, an RBI. And that one may have hit him. It ran way inside. Looked like it got him on the knee. Apparently it didn't. 2-0 now.
With Hellman running at second for Jonah Heim.
Haggerty ahead in the count. Hitters count for Sam Haggerty. 2-0 from Brash. Swing and a miss. Chase the off-speed down from Brash. 2-1 now.
Come with a winning run at second. 2 outs.
Swing and a miss. Chased inside, and the count is tied up at 2. Matt Brash
2-2.
really doing well at that off-speed to get back in this count. And he's 1 pitch away from forcing extras here in Texas. Here's the payoff. Oh, wow. What a take from Sam Haggerty. It looked like it caught the corner,
Too bad. There's more
but
movement on that pitch than Howell was ready for.
didn't get the call. The count is full. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. Full count delivery.
And a strike.
Got him looking! We're going to extras. What a pitch from Matt Brash to freeze Haggerty. This game remains tied at 5.
In this season. And it could not have come.
We will go to extra innings in Arlington, Texas.
This game is going on to the 10th.
Brian Wu loves it. Let's see what the Mariners can do in the top of the 10th. All tied at 5. We'll be right back from Globe Life Field.
Mariners and
We're here in
Rangers
extra innings.
Rangers are
Rangers.
getting to the point where they're
5-5.
getting here tonight after Molly went just
New
3
pitcher
and
for
one.
Texas.
Luke
Luke Jackson.
Here to work the 10th inning.
In 31 games this year, he's got an ERA at 3.55. In 25.1 innings, 19 strikeouts to 11 walks. And we're going to get a pinch hitter. Miles Mastrobuoni will lead it off to begin the top of the 10th.
Sorry, go ahead, Tom.
No, I mean, and unfortunately, the Mariners have it just as well. So
Mastrobuoni is batting for Williamson, so the Mariners go to a lefty bat. Dylan Moore is the automatic runner at second, so Garver is the only man left on the bench.
take it with you, right?
Dylan Moore, the placement runner at second, to start off the 10th for Seattle.
Second baseman, beat it up.
Mastrobuoni a lefty, Jackson a righty. First pitch, swing and a miss. Chased inside.
Get away, strike 1.
Extra inning records this year. Rangers are a perfect 2-0. Mariners are 4-6. Oh, 1. Spiked.
You could
Count
see
even
on
at
that
one
swing, too, that
apiece.
Miles Mastrobuoni is basically trying to come around everything and get something to the right side.
Absolutely, giving himself up.
New battery for the Rangers. Veteran catcher Kyle Higashioka has taken over behind home plate with Heim being lifted for a pinch runner.
1-1 delivery. Mastrobuoni check swing. It's in play. Jackson throw to first, and they got him barely. It moves Dylan Moore to third.
Dylan Moore
1 out.
into third base. Acts as a sacrifice. There is 1 out and the go-ahead run 90 feet away. away.
I would like to see
Damn
the
it.
air mill it down the right field line. That would have been sweet, huh?
You know, it can be really effective, you know, to get that pitcher off of the mound. You know, get him out of his rhythm just a little bit.
So here's the 9-hitter in the Mariners lineup, Donovan Solano,
Infield is
who
in.
came in off the bench.
Go ahead, run it third.
0-1. That one's a jam shot in the left field. That's going to be, off the glove of the left fielder. Dylan Moore will score. Donovan Solano with an RBI single off the glove of Ezekiel Duran.
The catch, and the Mariners lead it in the 10th inning.
This was a really good job of base running.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen. Holden getting back just in case he catches it, because now he's going to get to his feet and try to make a basically flat-footed throw to the plate.
Exactly. If he does catch that, Demo is
And
on
the
there,
Mariners
he went
take
back
the
to
lead.
tag, and he's got to get up off
Now
the
here's
ground.
JP, who's
Yeah.
3 for 5.
Good piece of base running.
JP ground ball. This could be 2. Semien to second for 1. Seager to first. And an inning-ending double play turned by the Rangers. It started by Semien again. But Donovan Solano with a jam shot RBI single off of the glove of Ezekiel Duran. And the Mariners lead 6-5. They'll try and win it. Bottom of the 10th.
18 saves.
Bottom of the 10th, Andres Munoz is in. 30 games, ERA of 1.21 in 29.2 innings. 40 strikeouts, 10 walks, 18 saves on 22 opportunities, and Corey Seager is being intentionally walked.
In that game.
So the Rangers will start off the bottom of the 10th with 2 on and no one out.
Good speed.
Sam Haggerty is the placement runner at second.
Line this up any better. You've got Haggerty,
Corey
Esposito,
Seager, the winning run at first base.
Simeon Garcia coming up.
And here's Marcus Semien to lead it off for the bottom of the 10th. He's
Winning
1
run
for
is
4.
down At first base. Here is Simeon.
First pitch. Check swing, but it's in there. Strike 1. Marcus Semien's only hit was an RBI double in the 6th inning. He also came around and scored. 0-1. Semien hits a fly ball in the deep center field. Backing up is Julio. He'll make the catch. Turn. Spin. Haggerty tags. He'll go to third.
Seager stays put. Runners on the corners.
And the runners are at the corners with 1 out in the bottom of the 10th. Marcus Semien hits it far enough to move up Haggerty.
Look easy.
The tying run is 90 feet away.
Gives that little jump step out there. I tell you what, though, the thing I'm impressed with him out there is running with the ground he covers.
Here's Adolis. He can win it with 1 swing. He's 1 for 4. 1 out, runners at the corners. Righty-righty against Munoz. First pitch. Adolis shoots it foul, first base side, 0-1.
On the ground very often. He has only 4 double plays this year. A combination of how well he runs and getting the ball in the air.
Adolis hit a 2-run single in the 6th inning. That brought the Rangers back into it. They were down 5-1 until that inning. They put up 3 and then tied it in the 7th.
When he runs Seager and
But then lost the lead in the 10th. Adolis calls time.
Garcia puts up the
Back-to-back times where he's called the time out at an 0-1 count in that bat.
Power on power here.
0-1 delivery. Adolis fly ball, but it's popped up. This should be deep enough. It's in right.
Deep enough.
Rayleigh makes the catch. Tagging is Haggerty. The throw home is not going to get there. The Rangers have tied it. Sack fly from Adolis, and we're all tied at 6 with 2 outs, the bottom of the 10th.
I was talking earlier about it.
Corey Seager at first base is the winning run.
A dead bull. You look at his spray charts now. He is a lot more up the middle and to right. And in this situation against Munoz, it's a real hard guy to try to pull.
Shows you how strong he is, too, because that ball was elevated. He was able to get enough of it to get it deep in the outfield.
Here's Evan Carter, the lefty against Munoz. First pitch, breaking ball, caught the corner, strike 1.
2 outs. Winning run at first base and Seager.
Evan Carter in a favorable matchup here. A single in the 6th inning, his only hit tonight. That one misses down, good take. 1-1. One offering. That one spiked. It gets away from Cal. Seager up to second. And now the winning runs in scoring position. Just what the doctor ordered for Texas.
Read this right away in the dirt.
Oh, spiked off the bodyguard of Cal Raleigh.
Right there is really difficult on that slider with it bouncing.
And now Evan Carter with one hit
So hard to get
can win it for the Rangers. Corey Seager's fast enough to score from where he is.
And not left the gate, leave a hole so it can go through the wicket.
2-1 offering. Carter, ground ball, it's foul.
I mean, that really changes things. So you're looking at
2-2.
the winning run, and you're saying it's going to take a lot to score him from first base, not a premium runner. But now at second, a base hit can win this game.
2-2, 2 out. Game tied at 6, bottom 10. Winning run is Seager at second. Payoff from Munoz. Misses outside, the count is full.
Amazing. It's not like Munoz really pitches around too many people.
A walk is possible here for Evan Carter. Big pitch here. This could be for the game. You never know. This is why you gotta watch baseball. You gotta love these moments. Full count delivery, bottom 10. That misses just up and inside. Evan Carter draws the walk. The Rangers have 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the 10th. All tied at 6. And now the third baseman. Another bite at the apple for Josh. He's 0 for 4. He struck out his last time at the plate. What can he do? Cal Raleigh comes out to talk to Andres Munoz.
One thing about Josh Young, he's got like this really upright stance, and he'll really dive, for low and away, and obviously they probably chatting about that.
Josh Young really loves runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This season he bats .346 and has 12 RBIs when he's in this situation. Dan Wilson watches on.
They have tied it here in the bottom of the 10th. And now have Seager at second.
Seager at second. Carter at first. First pitch from Munoz to Josh.
First pitch to Young.
Ground ball, right to JP. Throw it to first. We're going to 11.
We are going to the 11. Munoz strands the winning run right.
The Mariners get out of it.
Tied at 6.
But a Doley sac fly is tied at 6. We'll head to the 11th, all tied at 6 apiece. We're in the 11th.
Back out there for his second
Luke
inning.
Jackson in another inning of work. He'll start off against Julio.
Get there, but Bizardo-
First pitch plunks him.
I got it.
I've got Julio.
And now the Mariners will start off the 11th with 2 on and nobody out. JP, the placement runner at second. And now Julio gets hit by the first pitch that he sees to begin the 11th. And it goes off the face mask. And now, 2 on, no one out, 11th inning.
I don't feel good.
Cal Raleigh to the dish.
Get your ulnar nerve.
Yeah, you get that.
And your ring finger go
You
numb.
get that dead arm and the fingers are numb.
First pitch. Misses outside, ball 1.
Plate. He's got a chance to put the Mariners.
Cal's got a double and 3 walks.
He has been aboard 4
And then a
times.
fly out in his
The only
last
out he's
at-bat.
made was a screamer to center field.
One on delivery. Swing and a miss. Chase down. Count even up.
Cheating.
Now tell us what you mean by that.
Oh, he was looking just a back leg. One thing only. And you
Cal
see
leads
like
the
right
league
those-
with 32 bombs this year. He was looking for number 33 on that last swing. 1-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. He was late there. 1-2.
It's a great thing about the game.
Really nice pitch from Luke Jackson there.
Less than 10 seconds to refocus. Come on, baby.
Crawford go ahead run at second. Julio at first. Nobody out, top of the 11th.
Here's the payoff from Jackson, the righty, to Cal. That misses in the other batter's box. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Two on, no one out. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Cal goes down swinging, and there's 1 out.
They've gone it a couple times inside with that slider on Cal. This time he starts this off the plate and just drops it on the outside corner. And you're thinking, you know, if you're Cal.
And now here's Jorge Polanco, who grounded into an inning-ending double play, his last at-bat.
Here's Polanco.
Polanco with a single, a walk, and 2 RBIs. In a big spot here. First pitch is outside, ball 1.
Have left 11 on base in this game. They've got 3 of 18 with runners in scoring position. Trying to cash in here in extras to take the lead.
Jackson looks at second. Long look. 1-0. Nice pitch. Strike 1. Caught the corner. Breaking ball.
Nothing you can do on that. Certainly not
Luke
a
Jackson, the
pitcher.
closer, just trying to put up a 0 here in the top of the 11th. Jorge Polanco in a big spot. Trying to get the lead, and he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Julio at first, Crawford at second. Time call pitch.
Oh!
Violation on Jackson, and the count is 2-2.
Luke Jackson
Well, that's a good
gets
pitch.
called
Too.
for a pitch time violation. And Jorge Polanco, without seeing a pitch, has tied the count up at 2. Or I should say without seeing the 1-2 pitch. Jackson will probably strike him out right here. No, he missed down. Count's full.
It's a full count.
And now that violation really hurts. Full count delivery from Jackson to Polanco.
3-2.
And he just got a piece of it to stay alive.
That was rough right there. Live for another day.
JP at second. Julio at first. Full count. 1 out. Game tied at 6. Top of the 11th. Here's the delivery.
Another 3-2.
And he misses inside, and that's a walk drawn by Jorge Polanco, and the bases are loaded with 1 out in the top of the 11th.
Get to there and then get that take.
Does Texas have anybody left in that pen that they can start warming up? They might need them here. As here comes a mound visit for the Rangers.
Here comes your boy.
What's the Mad Dog gonna do here? I mean, extra innings. This is time to get serious.
Oh, yeah, both hands. Straight to the mouth.
Oh, you can't read my lips.
Luke Raley on deck. Randy to the plate. He's hitless
Raley
tonight.
on deck. Rosarena
But he doesn't even need a hit to give the Mariners the lead.
Well,
A sac fly.
You've got 1 out and a runner at third. Got to find a way to get that man home.
First pitch, righty. Randy taps it foul. 0-1.
Probably looking for a pitch further up.
Yes, please.
Curveball's just so tough, though. It's just there. It's at the bottom of the zone.
Ground ball up the middle. They're going to come home. No, they go to second. Throw to first. Got it. Inning-ending double play.
Bases loaded.
Luke Jackson gets out of the bases loaded jam with some help from his infield. Corey Seager turns that double play, or starts it this time. And the Rangers can win it in the 11th. We'll be right back from Globe Life Field.
I mean, that's the
Welcome back. Bottom of the 11th. 6-6. Rangers can win it. Eduard Bazardo is in, and he'll face Higgy, who's in for his first at-bat tonight. Josh starts the inning at second for the Rangers.
Bizzardo is on.
First pitch.
Mariners have bounced
Breaking ball that misses outside. Ball one.
No team has bounced into more in a single game this year.
Bizzardo in 35 games this year, an ERA at 3.12, 40.1 innings pitched, 35 strikeouts to 15 walks. 1-0. Check swing, missed high. Higgy ahead 2-0.
Backup catcher for the Rangers came off the bench in this one.
2-0 offering. That's a off-speed pitch that was center cut. Higgy took it for strike one.
11 or 12 innings. There will not be a 10-inning game.
I looked away. Is it the most
Last
in
time they played
baseball?
one,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah.
That one shot up high into deep right field. Group Raley's coming in. They'll make the catch.
And Young has to stay put.
Josh will stay put at second. 1 out. Higgy couldn't hit it far enough. And Josh stays where he is.
8 of 11 plus innings this season.
And now here's the 9-hitter,
Any other team.
the left fielder Ezekiel Duran.
Outlier most, as we like to say.
As you put it in perspective, this is the Rangers, just their second game, getting to 11 plus.
Durant with 1 out.
First pitch. Duran hits a tapper. That's going to be in play. Cal the first. And Duran is out
2 outs and Young.
on a slow tapper that ended up right in front of home. Josh is up to third. So the game-winning run is 90 feet away for the Rangers with 2 outs in the bottom of the 11th. And the leadoff hitter, Josh Smith, to the plate.
Set his feet, fired a strike.
Josh Smith is 2 for 5. And Cal Raleigh's going to go out to talk to Bizzardo.
The pesky Josh Smith getting ready to bat, and Cal wants to talk things over. Now, the Mariners are in a spot where Zach Poppy figures got to be down. He threw almost 40 pitches yesterday. Thornton has gone back-to-back, although the pitch count was not especially taxing to those two. Bizzardo on here for his first inning of work. Bottom line, there's not a whole lot left after Bizzardo, who in theory could go multiple innings. Obviously, you hope you're not playing past that point, but you certainly hope you're playing in the 12th.
2 outs.
They're putting him on.
Josh Smith at the plate? No. They're going to walk him. They're going to get to Sam Haggerty.
I think it's a good move.
Dan Wilson walks Josh Smith, so both the Joshes are at the corners. With 2 outs, bottom of the 11th. And the lefty, Sam Haggerty, will try and win it now.
It was Haggerty who tied the game in the 7th.
Already got 3 strikeouts.
Here we go, first pitch. Bizzardo misses outside. Good catch by Raleigh, 1-0.
He's in a second. That's not the run they're worried about.
2 outs, there's no need to keep the double play in order.
Winning run at third, Young. 1-0.
Haggerty fly ball, but it's going to be foul. Third base side, and the count's evened up at 1. 1-1. Missed up and in. 2 balls and a strike on Haggerty. Looks like Josh Smith moved up to second. Looks like he moved up on a pose.
Pizzardo behind now.
So 2 runners in scoring position. 2 outs, bottom of the 11th, all tied at 6. The pitch just missed outside. It's 3-1 on Haggerty. First base is open. But he got one of the dangerous hitters in the game, Corey Seager, on deck.
Cal's telling him to step off, and he does.
Pizzardo steps off. Raleigh told him to.
Pizzardo behind and not wanting to face Seager. 2 outs.
3-1. And he missed down just barely. Sam Haggerty draws a walk. The bases are loaded with Corey Seager coming up. 2 outs. Bottom of the 11th. Bases juiced. Game all tied at 6. Perfect situation for the Rangers.
Young remains the winning run, 90 feet
Dan
away.
Wilson not looking too pleased.
First pitch is
But he has to watch on and watch as Corey Seager fouls off the first pitch. That was off speed and inside, 0-1.
Great pitch. Nothing he could do with it.
Seager's gonna work
If
forward.
Pizzardo can get out of this, what a job.
His last time up.
0-1 offering right here. Seager hits it in play, into left field, shallow left, coming out is Mastrobuoni, and he makes a catch! Oh, what a catch by Miles Mastrobuoni! A basket catch over the shoulder to head to the 12th inning. Oh my gosh! That one was dropping fast in no man's land, and Mastrobuoni racing out from his third base spot. Rolls out and makes the catch in shallow left. And we're going to the 12th inning at Globe Life Field. Sean Armstrong comes out to the mound to pitch the 12th inning. Luke Raley will lead it off for the Mariners. Randy, the placement runner at second. Raley shoots one foul down the first base line.
Raley looking for his 3rd hit tonight. Mastrobuoni with the catch of his life.
0-1. Nearly hit him.
Almost got him. 1-1.
We're at 1 apiece in the count.
Depth Texas, and Luke Raley's never going to get out of the way of the ball coming at him.
1-1. That misses inside or outside. Raley almost went after that one, but made a good decision and didn't. 2-1. Count in Raley's favor.
On a 2-1.
Raley hits a high fly ball in the left. Ezekiel Duran is there. Makes the catch. Randy thought about tagging, but didn't. 1 out.
He's done a heck of a job. I think he's had a great game on the plate.
He's had a lot of good no calls.
Yes. I mean, borderline, and he's been right.
And now here's Dylan Moore.
Familiar with him, so that's
With
why I
1
was
out, top of the 12th.
Who is behind home plate? I'm impressed.
Randy at second. Game all tied at 6.
We usually give umpires a whole lot of compliments, by the way.
Moore hits a fly ball into right field. It'll be Adolis making the catch.
Oh my gosh, you used to say things back when you played.
Throw goes over the head of Seager, but Josh is there to pick it up. 2 quick outs from Sean Armstrong on 5 pitches. And Randy has been stranded at second, but now here's the man who kept this game going. Here's Miles Mastrobuoni.
Make a great play on
0 for
defense.
1
It's a great, isn't that the great part of the game?
in his at-bat. In the 10th inning, it was a ground out.
Just pop out.
See what Mastrobuoni can do here.
Play new batting gloves for this game tonight. You know, he's been wearing these Hunter Green batting gloves all season, and they don't exactly
Match. Blend.
2 outs.
What does with a lot of these guys anymore?
First pitch.
Well, I asked
In there,
Masters,
strike
hey,
1.
what do you got on the gloves? The old hunter green batting gloves. He said, I just really like the color. It was one of the
Randy at second.
special
2
military
outs.
appreciation kind of days, batting gloves, and
Maybe they have that couple knots.
0-1 pitch.
he's rocked him
That's
out.
taken for strike 2. Really good pitch there from Sean Armstrong.
2.
Looking for a dominant 0 to begin the 12th inning.
Up here, 0-2 now.
He's already thrown 7 pitches, and he's gotten 2 outs.
2 outs.
Looking for 3 on 8.
At second.
Payoff. That one's in the left field. Base hit. Randy will make the turn. He'll be out. No, he's safe.
The Miles Mastrobuoni game.
Miles Mastrobuoni with an RBI double to give the Mariners the lead in the 12th.
That's a heck of a slog right there.
Bruce Bochy puts his hand up. They're going to challenge.
He was too far out in front of the plate. Nice little hand.
The throw beat him to the bag.
And they want to challenge this.
What a throw from Duran. And it looked like they got him. It looked like Higgy got him. Yeah, they got him. Higgy got Randy on the back before Randy could put his left arm on home plate. What a throw from Duran. What a tag from Higgy.
Slice this together, it looks like.
This game's going to be tied. They get to the bottom of the 12th.
It'll be a great call.
Ezekiel Duran
Fire doing a nice screen right there.
I don't know if he touches it. He can't-
cut him down.
You can't tell definitively from that angle. You cannot tell when exactly he makes contact. He's obviously very close. Now, if there's another angle where they can splice together to see where exactly that glove is,
I am
and if it's
pretty
definitively
sure
makes contact.
Well, he's had
Duran
such a
cut
great
down
game
Randy
right
at the
there.
plate, and Higgy
Again.
put down a hell of a tag on the nameplate.
He is ruled safe, and they will have to find something.
I don't think he got him, truthfully.
Let's see if we look at a different angle, if we get a better perspective on how far away the glove is from his back.
No.
He got him.
Not look maybe quite as close from that angle, right?
Fish aren't biting, although they were today.
I'm pretty sure he got him.
I don't know that he's-
Yeah, I think he got him on the
I
nameplate.
think he missed him.
I think he's the only one right there that has the best angle can see it. His hand's already across the plate. Right there. Yeah, look, I don't think he gets it right there. That's a great, we're showing it on the big screen right there.
It does. That looks like a whip from that angle.
Yeah, I agree.
Here we go. Here's the call. Wow. Wow. Randy is safe at the plate. I thought Higgy got him.
Now, this is when his hand touches the plate for the first time.
Well, apparently he
His
didn't.
angle, though.
And Miles Mastrobuoni with 2 outs goes the other way with an RBI double in the left that scores Randy barely. And the Mariners have a 7-6 lead in the top of the 12th. Here's the 9-hitter, Donovan Solano. First pitch. Taken for strike 1. Caught the corner.
To Solano. We'll see those white batting gloves tomorrow from Miles?
I think so.
Solano with an RBI single in the 10th that gave the Mariners the lead. And that's fouled off first base side. He's quickly down 0-2. That one was off Duran's glove. He almost made a sensational diving catch, but he couldn't come up with it. And scored Dylan Moore.
I mean, he's a guy you just want
Now trying to tack on an insurance run here with Mastrobuoni at second. Payoff. Just missed outside. What a take from Donovan Solano.
Yes.
Ice cold. 1-2.
I mean, that's really close. Well done by both.
Solano ground ball. Oh, what a stop by Smith. Throw to Armstrong behind him, but he's there to make the catch. and covers first base to get Donovan Solano out.
Mastrobuoni, who saved the
But
game.
Miles Mastrobuoni saves the game in the bottom of the 11th and takes the lead for the Mariners in the top of the 12th. 7-6 Seattle. They'll try and win it when we come back. Bottom of the 12th. Mariners 7, Rangers 6. Miles Mastrobuoni saved the game in the 11th. Possibly won the game in the 12th. We'll see. Corey Seager's the place the runner at second. Bizzardo will come out for a second inning of work. 3 outs he needs to win it. Marcus Semien, the leadoff batter, trying to tie it. Here we go, first pitch. Semien, ground ball, right back to Bizzardo. Then Seager's caught in the middle. Seager's in a pickle. Mastrobuoni's going to try and get him. They will, but Marcus Semien gets up to second.
Nice base running.
Nice base running from Marcus Semien. Seager's out, but Semien gets the second. So the Rangers essentially are still in the same spot,
Yeah, it wasn't even
but they have a less of a cushion. They have 2 outs now.
right away.
What a catch by Bizzardo, but Corey Seager got caught in the middle.
He's also
Just an unfortunate spot for him, but really great awareness and base running from Marcus Semien to get up the second. And now here's Adolis to the plate. Righty. First pitch. Inside. Oh, did that get him?
Ball 1.
No. Ball 1.
Now Garcia. A 2-run single back in the 6th.
Adolis is a single.
Sac fly in the 10th.
A sac fly and 3 RBIs, and once again,
I haven't seen a guy
after
call
one
time after the
pitch,
first pitch of an at-bat.
He's done it every time.
he calls time.
I think. Seriously. What is he doing?
Obviously we see guys do that, but he has done it nearly every time, if not every time.
1-0. Swing and a miss. He swung out of his shoes on that
The
one.
heater on that one.
83 at the top of the zone by Adolis. Strike 1.
yeah, geared up for a heater and then boom.
It was a little late, actually.
I'm glad he was geared up for a heater.
Yep.
1-1 delivery. Just missed outside. Good take from Adolis. 2 balls and a strike to count.
Semien runs well. He's at second, a tying run.
Semien at second. 7-6 Mariners. 1 out. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss.
Hits the heater. Can't move it.
97 by him. Right down the pipe. 2-2 now on El Bombi. Here's the payoff from Bizzardo.
Way outside.
Adolis hits one in the right field. It's going to be, what a catch! What a diving catch by Luke Raley.
2 outs.
And the Rangers are down to their final out. Semien could not tag. What a catch by Raley. It just held up
1 miles
long enough
to right field.
to make the catch.
That's the right decision coming in.
They go 6
And the last hope for the Rangers is Evan Carter.
He's been dropping the ball that way. They were trying to back him up, get him off the plate, keep him from diving.
Cal going out. Rangers down to their final out
And
now.
Cal Raleigh comes out to talk to Bizzardo.
Well, I think you can make a pretty strong case that this game should never have reached the 12th inning. The Mariners have left 14 on. They have gone 4 of 23 with runners in scoring position.
Is that any good?
All that being said, it doesn't always go perfectly. We know that.
Hey, sometimes you win ugly.
Now,
Just get the dub.
yeah, this would be one of those nights. And the Mariners have had some guys come up pretty big in this one, and that's one of them right there. They are 1 out away from an ugly win. Last hope for
A
the
single on
Rangers
the
out
walk for Evan Carter. He's 1 for 4 tonight.
Out of the woods yet. Base hit can tie this game up. Semien at second.
First pitch. Breaking ball that misses down. Ball 1.
Trying to get a little more back control.
That catches the corner. Strike 1. What a pitch from Bizzardo.
Nearly
Choking
in.
out?
Yep.
Well,
With that
if
half
Barry
cup.
Bonds can do it, then I think anybody could do it.
Yeah.
So.
It's a half buck, but even on the half buck, he's choked up.
1-1 delivery. Taken outside, ball 2.
2-1. A game where
Miss with the here.
has seen them out on both sides combined. These two teams have had to empty out the bench, empty out the bullpens.
Better have a complete game by a couple pitchers here pretty quick.
2-1. Taken down. 3 balls and a strike to count on Carter.
Good because there's been what, maybe how many this year? I'm just
2 outs, bottom 12. Semien at second. The game's tying run, the game-winning run could be on the base pass for the Rangers if Bizzardo misses. Big pitch here, and he did miss. Evan Carter draws a walk, and the winning run is on first base for the Rangers with 2 outs, the bottom of the 12th. Another bite at the apple for Josh. He's 0 for 5. Wouldn't it be something if he ties it or wins it here after starting out 0 for 5 tonight? Dan Wilson watching on, 1 out away from victory. What a wild game. First pitch. Swing and fouled straight back. 0-1.
Saying we should have done more. Strike what a young.
Carter at first. Semien at second. The 2 on. 2 outs. 0-1. Bottom 12. Bizzardo fires. Swing and a miss. The Rangers down to their final strike. Blew it by him at 98, the heater. And here we go. This is for the win.
Bizzardo a strike away from closing the door now.
So you want the slider way out the way, huh? It's right here.
Yes, I will. You going back upstairs?
No, I'll see if he can fish a biting out there. Why not?
Eduardo Bizzardo fires for the game. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The Mariners win in 12. Miles Mastrobuoni saves the day in an absolutely wild game. What a win for Seattle. See y'all later. RB out. Peace.